The Galactic Council chambers hummed with tension. Representatives from dozens of star systems gathered in the gleaming hall, their expressions a mixture of disbelief, anger, and curiosity. At the center of the storm was a report so startling, it threatened to unravel years of fragile diplomacy. "You imprisoned human engineers? That's insanity," exclaimed Valar, the delegate from the Maruvian Collective, a species renowned for their technical prowess and rigid sense of logic. Valar's voice echoed through the chamber, capturing the attention of every attendee, his many eyes focused intently on the holographic projection floating above the council table. It displayed images of a high-security detention facility orbiting a remote asteroid. Inside, human engineers were held under heavy guard. The accusation was directed at the Andari Union, a powerful faction known for its strategic ambitions and distrust of humanity's rapid technological advances. The story began months earlier. The humans, a species once dismissed as primitive by many in the Galactic Alliance, had quietly risen to prominence due to their unparalleled skill in engineering and innovation. While other species focused on bioengineering or weaponry, humans excelled at the art of mechanical design, ship construction, and complex system integration. Their creations were marvels of efficiency and adaptability. Among these engineers was a man named Eric, a specialist in zero-gravity construction and modular spacecraft design. Eric's work had revolutionized orbital infrastructure, allowing stations and ships to be assembled faster and more reliably than ever before. It was Eric and his team who had been contracted by the Andari Union to help build a new fleet of research vessels. The project was ambitious, promising to boost the Union's presence in uncharted space and enhance their scientific reach. But something went wrong. Midway through construction, the Andari leaders grew suspicious of the humans' intentions. Rumors spread that the engineers had embedded secret codes within their designs, codes that could potentially give humanity a tactical advantage or expose Andari vulnerabilities. Without warning, the Union ordered the arrest and imprisonment of the human engineers, including Eric. Their work was seized and all communication cut off. When news of the detention leaked, outrage rippled across the galaxy. Many questioned the sanity of imprisoning some of the brightest minds in the known universe, especially those who had contributed so much to technological progress. The Galactic Council convened an emergency session to address the matter. Valar was among the first to speak, his voice carrying a note of incredulity. "Imprisoning engineers who have helped you build your fleet is not only dishonorable, it is counterproductive. These humans are not spies or saboteurs. They are creators, problem solvers. To confine them is to cripple your own progress." Other delegates murmured in agreement, while representatives from the Andari Union remained silent, their faces unreadable. The council appointed a special investigation team to visit the detention site and assess the situation. The team included representatives from neutral factions, trusted to evaluate without bias. When the investigators arrived, they found the human engineers confined but unharmed. The detention facility was secure, yet the engineers continued their work, even within their cells. Eric and his team had improvised tools and small machines to maintain their skills and minds, refusing to be broken. Interviews revealed that the humans were puzzled by their imprisonment, but remained determined to prove their loyalty and usefulness. "We, came here to help," Eric explained calmly. "Our goal is to create solutions that benefit all species. We have nothing to hide and no desire for conflict." The investigation team's report stunned the council further. There was no evidence of sabotage or espionage. Instead, the report highlighted how vital the human engineers were to the technological fabric of the Alliance. In the days that followed, diplomatic pressure mounted on the Andari Union to release the engineers and restore trust. But the deeper question lingered: why had the Union acted so irrationally? Whispers in the corridor suggested fear of the humans' rapid advancement, their unpredictable ingenuity, and their capacity to disrupt the status quo. The Andari leadership had seen the humans not as partners, but as threats. This fear had led to a desperate, short-sighted act, imprisoning those who could have been their greatest allies. When the council reconvened, Valar addressed the chamber once more. This episode must be a lesson. Fear of progress only leads to stagnation. If we are to thrive as a galaxy, we must embrace those who push the boundaries, not imprison them. A resolution was passed unanimously. The human engineers were to be released immediately with full honors restored. The Andari Union was to apologize and commit to cooperation moving forward. The day the engineers walked free was a historic moment. Eric and his team were greeted not with suspicion but with respect. Their resilience, professionalism, and unwavering dedication had turned a dire situation into a catalyst for unity. Within months, the Andari Union and human engineers worked together openly, launching new projects that advanced exploration and science. The galaxy had witnessed a shocking moment of madness, but also the strength of human spirit, a reminder that imprisoning creators is never the answer.